Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 21st, 2024 full moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, which gets this message of spirit out to more people. So thank you so very much. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is located in the description box below, and I look forward to reading for you. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. And this is your moon, Capricorn. This is a full moon in Capricorn, which is the culmination of the intentions we set in the new moon in Capricorn 6 months ago. So at the beginning of our year, we set our intentions during the new moon, and this full moon is very empowering for us during this time, because we're going to actually be able to see how far we've come. Even if we're not exactly where it is that we want to be, we've been through a lot, we've grown a lot, and there's an intensity to this moon that very much facilitates that growth and that power within us. And we're going to get into the astrology of the month of July, which also plays a huge part of this moon. So we are crowned here by the Six of Cups reverse. So there's a real sense of, I just said, I'm releasing the past, is what Spirit just said to me. I'm releasing the past. It's like the past has had a hold on you. It's been intense. It's been overwhelming at times, but I'm releasing the past and I'm moving forward in my present. There can be the sense like a nagging in the back of your mind that like, oh, I won't be able to get to where it is that I want to be or move forward the way that I want to. And yet we're going to see here that that's not true. This time is going to be disproving that. And you're going to see that you're really being set free and move forward in just one astounding way. It's going to be a bit of a challenge of this moon, yes. Like this moon will be a bit of a challenge for us, but it's astounding for us. The Eight of Pentacles is hard work, it's determination, it's focus, it's insight. And we move forward in that hardworking determination, looking at what we want for ourselves. And this is a very hardworking moon. It moves us to the Page of Cups. We are connecting with our inner child self and what we love and what we desire, and this real sense of where's my heart. And that's also what this whole Capricorn time period, not Capricorn time period, this whole Cancer time period has been for us, Capricorn. It's our sister sign, and it brings out either the best in us or the worst in us, right? Cancer being our sister sign. And what we're going to see here is that it's made us be a student, and it's also made us go back and look at our inner child self, which can be why the Six of Cups is coming back, is coming up, crowning this whole reading and saying, listen, I had to look at what I was once upon a time, even though I didn't want to, even though it wasn't what I wanted to do, but my mind got brought back there for one reason or another. And now I'm starting to be in love with the person that I once was. Instead of saying, oh, you should have done this differently, and I can't believe you did that, and oh, this was so silly. It's like, no, I'm embracing loving me. And it moves us, oh, I love it. It moves us to the Queen of Pentacles, and that's what we are. We're represented by the Pentacles in the minor arcana, and we're coming through as a queen. We're coming through as powerful, as determined, as focused, but also astoundingly nurturing of our dreams, of what we value, money, or what we value as much as money. And we are seeing ourselves really step into a leadership role for us, but it's not in that, when people think of leadership roles, we usually think of sacred masculine energy, right? Very positive, mature, masculine energy. And that's great, but this is very positive, mature, feminine energy. And so it's taking the step forward, but also being highly creative, highly emotionally, in tune to things. And it's having that energy move us in a way that brings us prosperity, that nurtures our success. And it brings us then to the Wheel of Fortune. This moon is going to see us stepping into a new season of our lives and stepping into a new sense of self. And then we have the moon reverse. So this moon is going to be intense, right? The moon is ruled by Cancer. Well, Cancer is ruled by the moon, and it's going to be intense for us, but it's also going to be beautiful for us. So again, we've been pulled to thinking about our past, even though we hadn't wanted to. We are going to be looking at this moon, and we can feel like, I have 18 million different things to do. Why am I focusing on this? What is going on here? We are slowly and steadily building ourselves, if we let ourselves listen to the power of this moon, but if we let ourselves listen to the power of our angels and our spirit guides who are constantly moving us forward, we are going to find that we are emboldened and we are determined and that we are divinely guided during this time in a way that we just hadn't expected for us and we didn't think was possible. So that is really cool. The moon also represents Pisces energy. So if we have Pisces in our chart, if we have Pisces in our life, we can find this energy to be a bit challenging. So do be aware of that. But there's also a sense of wanting everything to be in order, right? And what's very interesting for us, Capricorn, is that with the Cancer time period, with the Pisces energy, these are both water sign energies, right? Water moves through the earth and around the earth and soaks into the earth and is a part of the earth. But we're going to start to see that we are not having to control the chaos. And that's one of the lessons of being a Capricorn that is part of our life path, is that the chaos can come in and the chaos will always be there. We cannot control it because it's chaos. It's like random, chaos theory. And it is going to be, but we can, if we move with it, if we ride the waves of it, that is going to lead us to an extraordinary place, Capricorn. So let's see what Spirit has to say. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, please put a sun in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced at random. So good luck to everyone, angels and spirit guides. Here we have the bluebird, and it says, you are being gifted with blessings and happiness and peace. And I love that for you because Capricorn, you are. You are being gifted with blessings and happiness and peace. And let's talk about this time astrologically speaking, because this moon is just the beautiful cherry on top of a lovely Sunday that has been presented to us this July. So we have Neptune going retrograde, right? And this shatters so many illusions. This shatters illusions that have been around us. We start to see things clearly and we continue to see things clearly. So this Neptune going retrograde happened on the 2nd of July and it will last till the 7th of December. Also on the 2nd of July, we have Mercury moving into Leo. And this brings confidence to our words and confidence to our thoughts. It's more of a sense of like, oh no, I know what I'm talking about. And even if we get confused, like even if our mind is going so fast, if like our Mercury is in Gemini, which my Mercury is in Gemini. And sometimes I find that my mind goes so fast and I'm trying to put everything together as succinctly as possible that I miss huge parts of the story. So just being aware of that is going to be super important during this time, that our Mercury is in Leo. There's a confidence to our words, even if we mess up, even if it feels like, oh, we're trying to get everything out so fast. And somebody's like, I missed something big here. Like you didn't say something big here. How is this all correlated? We don't sit there and berate ourselves. It's like, oh yeah, sorry, I was just super excited. So just being aware of that is going to be really important. We have Polaris, which is Polaris. That's it. I hope I'm saying that correctly, which is the third largest asteroid in our solar system. Okay. That has come out of retrograde and has gone direct. And it is in Scorpio now. And what this means for us is heightened creativity, heightened intuitive wisdom coming forward, this real sense of like, oh, but I know. And that's really going to serve us well because we have this energy here of I know, and I know I can move forward with it. Now, Venus enters into Leo, and this is on the 11th of July, and it makes us all a little bit cat-like when it comes to love, which we're okay with. Like we're a sign, Capricorn, that's okay with cat-like love, especially if we're busy and we have things to do. It's like, okay, if you can take care of you, I'm great with that. So just being aware of that, but also that we ourselves can be a bit cat-like when it comes to love. And then on the 20th, we have Mars entering into Gemini, which means that our words can be a bit harsh. And this is for everyone. Everybody's words can be a bit harsh. We can be a bit biting with things. We can say things just bluntly and to the point and forget about the feelings and emotions behind it. So just being aware of that is going to be super important, but it's also going to be really good for setting up boundaries. All right, so let's see what our chakra energy is. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is life purpose, okay? And we've had a blockage around our throat chakra and our life purpose. It's been hard for us to speak our life purpose. And I know that sounds like well, Dane, even if I knew my life purpose, like, what the heck? It sounds very grandiose to say life purpose. But part of our words, part of our communication, part of our travel here on this earth, the way we talk to ourselves, the way we interact with others, it all leads towards this life's purpose. And that is going to be very important to us. And that is very important to us. This is a time where we start to see a blockage with that, or we start to see how we were downplaying ourselves, because this moon is all about working hard, going after what we desire, and building something fantastic. And this is why it's a blessed moon, because we're all working towards something. And this blesses us and says, I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you, and I'm illuminating the space. And I'm helping you move forward in the most positive of ways. So humming, singing, chanting, that is all astoundingly good for the throat chakra. And looking at how we're talking to ourselves about things that we are passionate about. Are we being rather dismissive with ourselves? Are we being rather negative with ourselves? That is going to be an important thing to realize too. It moves us to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Six of Swords reverse. We want everything to happen really, really quickly. And we're kind of moving forward in uncharted territory. I mean, we're always moving forward in our uncharted territory. Every second, we're older than we have ever been, which is exciting and scary at the exact same time. So here with the Six of Swords reverse, it's like, don't try to move into the unknown so quickly that we don't think about it. We don't plan about it. We don't kind of analyze. And it's not obsessing. It is just simply saying, okay, I'm going to think about this and move forward slowly. That's going to be a really important thing. We're not going to want to do that. We're going to want to hit the gas pedal, and that can be detrimental to us. All right. So let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, spirit is saying stop for a moment and go over the cards one more time. So we have something from our past coming forward that we weren't necessarily wanting to see or wanting to connect with, but it actually brought us to the place where we could connect with our inner child and what we have loved and what we love and what we cherish. And all of a sudden, what's important has become clear to us. All right. We can kind of hem and haw over it, but there's a realization of no, this is what's important to me. And that comes forward. That's what is also going to help us work with the blockage around our life purpose, around our throat chakra, because as we embrace our heart, we start to embrace our voice. And as we embrace our voice, we step into that Mercury energy in Leo. And it's like, no, I got this. So that's going to be a really big deal. This is a time with the Eight of Pentacles. We are working hard. We are diligent. We are determined. We are focused, amplified by our beautiful Capricorn energy. That's all about, I got the goals. Saturn energy is like, I know what I'm doing and I know how I need to move forward. Now we have to be mindful of trying very, very hard to outrun the chaos of life. Part of this moon is going to be connecting with the chaos of existence and saying, I see you. I'm not ruled by you. You do not get to terrify me. And it moves us to this place of power, to this place of nurturing our dreams and our desires and the way that we want to move forward in prosperity and success, and entering into a new season of saying, I got this. I know who I am. And we're also starting to see that, yes, fears come in, doubts come in, but they don't stay. They're like, okay, I see you. I acknowledge you. You may move on now. Because it's like, I will always be afraid of XYZ, or I'm afraid of it right now. Doesn't mean that I have to always be afraid of it, but it could be a phobia that we've had since we were little. I acknowledge you, but I'm not ruled by you. So just being aware of that is going to be important. Okay, now let's move to the moon. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Okay, very interesting. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Okay, so what's very interesting here is you have strong Aquarius energy coming forward. If you're born on the cusp with Aquarius, if you have Aquarius in your chart, take note of it, because it is going to be working with you, okay? But there is also doubt within that Aquarius energy of, can I be truly who it is that I am? And as long as you come from a place of love, kindness, respect, be you, be you, be a pillar of light and love in this world. Gosh knows we need it. It moves us then to gratitude. Gratitude is reverse. So what's very interesting is that part of things that are going to come up during this time are things that we weren't grateful for when we were little. They were the harder things that happened to us. But once we start to acknowledge it and say, like, wow, I lived through that, like I did that, I came out the other end of that, we start to become very proud of ourselves. And it's bringing love into the situation. Love, compassion, connection. That is amazing. It moves us then to, as we work, we're going to look and embrace a balance within ourselves. It's like work home life balance is going to be important, but it's also going to be bringing that energy of work and determination into everything that we do. And this is luck is on our side. This is going to be a time where we're like, nope, it's not luck that's doing it. It is me that's doing it. And that is a very good place because it's like it's building our confidence and it's building our connection to success. It moves us then to show the world the real you. And that we're a little bit apprehensive with. It has us embracing the void. It has us embracing the expanse of life and connection. As we embrace our inner child, we are afraid to show the world who we truly are because when we were small, we got rejected in one way or another. But as we embrace the expanse of time and we say, you know what, I'm here for a finite period of time. Everybody's here for a finite period of time. I am being fully and completely and passionately me. That is going to really, really help us. It moves us then to communication is key. And that brings a lot of change. It's communicating to ourselves, our power, our authority, our determination, our focus. Now, change is reversed. We want to stay, right? We want to stay how it was, even if it's not good. Like, even if it's not good, it's like, oh, but this is what I'm used to. And yet, communication is key for us to take the mantle of our prosperity, our success, our power, and then embrace change, but also look at things and say, this is what I want. It brings us then to conclusions are within reach and resilience reversed. So as we enter into this new season of ourselves, we question, right? Did I get to the point I wanted to get at? Like, did I achieve what I wanted to do in that season? And was I as strong as I should have been? And we can be really questioning ourselves and saying, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. Don't. This moon brings up a lot of questions because we want to be the best possible us and achieve the best possible way. You have, even if it was like, wow, I made a lot of mistakes, or wow, that was such a hard time, or wow, I crumbled, but look at you got back up. So many people don't. So here it is realizing that everything isn't going to be tied with that neat little bow, but it's better that way. It is better that way. It moves us to expect powerful change, which is funny because we're fighting against it. And we don't see ourselves as protected by this moon and by, life in general. It's like, I'm kind of out here in these streets alone, and you're not. Your angels, your spirit guides want you to know I'm guiding you. I'm connecting with you. Expect powerful change and embrace the compassion and connection with your angels that will protect you, that will help move you forward. Now, always be smart, always be practical about things, but we're not feeling protected, and yet we are. So just being aware of that. It doesn't make you invincible, but it makes you guided by the sacred, and that is beautiful. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the blackbird. It says the magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. And that is absolutely true for you, Capricorn. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra message, which is forgiveness reversed. We need to embrace our heart chakra and forgive. It's like forgive what cannot be changed. Forgive what we didn't know better about. Or maybe we did and we had to live through some really, intense times. It's the forgiveness not of everybody else, but it's of ourselves. And it's the love of ourselves to move forward. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. And it's the Eight of Cups reversed. So what's interesting here is we have the repeat of the number 8. 8 is a very practical number and it aligns very well with this time period. And with the Eight of Cups reversed, it's saying to us, be mindful. You're not walking away from something you need to. You're like, there's a change that we're fighting against during this time. We saw it with the moon. There's a change that we're fighting against and we need to accept it. We need to walk forward into it. It moves us then to the Seven of Wands reverse. There is something here that we're saying, you know what? I'm not doing this fight anymore. I'm not doing this endless fighting, bickering, nastiness, whatever it is. I'm done with it. And it moves us to the moon, which is assessing, reversed, and then adjustments are required. So we're going to be more inclined to adjust things, but we're not going to necessarily be inclined to assess it, like to look at the bigger picture. And that's kind of with that energy of the Six of Swords that we're told to be mindful of. We want to charge full ahead, but assessing things, looking at things, kind of like look both ways before crossing the street, that's going to be super important for us. Okay. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please know that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.